Welcome to the View Virtual Drag Brunch Live, featuring Jacqueline Demera, Haley Starr, and LaDiva Jones. And now, here are the ladies of the View Virtual Drag Brunch.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
Happy Thursday, ladies.
Thursday.
All of you.
Speaking of happy, it's a happy birthday to my doppelganger of the few, Rob Cole and Jerry. Happy
And
birthday.
Jerry, happy birthday.
They are celebrating from P-Town this weekend.
Oh,
really?
fabulous. Oh, well,
Got the lovely boat slip.
happy birthday to
Birthday,
you.
madam.
Oh my God, it's like Charlie's Angels tonight. A blonde, a redhead, and a brunette.
Oh, yeah, walk into a bar.
Yeah.
You know what they do when they get to the bar? Shots!
Ah, yeah, you people in your shots already.
Everybody's asking for them.
Well, I just happen to already have some ready to
Great.
go for us.
So
delicious.
I fired them right up. Oh, nope.
Oh.
Nope. This one's yours.
Oh, okay.
I poured a big one for me. That's
Oh,
why.
Jacqueline Demera is
I-
thirsty today.
She's always thirsty.
I'm just still recovering.
You know
from
why
the
Jacqueline
big head.
Demera's Thursday?
Why?
Because Taylor's cooking with us
Yes.
Mm.
There's another penis in the kitchen besides yours. That's why she's thirsty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Anyway, cheers.
Yeah, let's have some yours.
today. Here,
That's
ladies.
yours. That's yours right there.
Cheers.
There we go. Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a little heavy candy one before. I'm like, oh no, I will take that. I will spare it.
Morning. Oh, a little doogie screwball. Thanks, dude.
Ah.
Well, let's watch it. I haven't paid her for this dress yet.
Oh, this is what it looks like.
Thanks for that.
Is that the one you wore
Does
on
it look
Saturday?
No.
Mhm. Oh, it looked like the one that I got in the video that I got.
No, that's that nude one with all the AB stones on it.
Oh.
This is a new rose gold from Miss Violet.
Rose gold.
I do enjoy that.
I enjoy it too myself. I have
Very
to say.
pretty.
You fancy.
You
Is that from my favorite place?
Yeah,
It looks like
see.
it.
I don't know. No. I don't know.
By the hemline, I think it is.
No. Oh, no, it's not. No,
The
no.
seam line, rather. It's
Yeah,
not?
it's not for
Okay.
Free the People. No.
No.
It's not for Free the People.
Don't give away
Oh.
our secrets. Hi, Lisa. Hello. We did get knocked by the wind, Dave. It's windy out.
Who got knocked by the wind?
Dave says everyone's hair looks like y'all got knocked by the winds. We did.
Gosh.
You two are blowing one way. I'm blowing the other.
Which reminds me, Dave Brewer, we better see you live on the 27th.
We were telling him on Sunday. We had to be there.
If we don't see him live on the 27th, I think he's dead to all of us.
We're going in a car. We're finding you and picking you up.
I have not gotten his reservation request yet. So Alicia Lendon,
Legal.
Legal Beagle.
I thought I didn't want her to be thin by Beagle.
Legal
so
Beagle
I
Eagle.
changed it to Eagle. Our legal Eagle. We're just legal Al.
The rain in Spain sees me in the plane.
Oh my!
Oh.
I
All
was
right.
a man from Nantucket. I'm not going to continue.
Come on.
No, I don't know the rest of that.
Oh, that's why you're not going to continue.
Yeah, I don't know it.
Once was a man from Nantucket.
That part I know.
How's
the
Dick the size
ahead.
that he could fuck it? I don't know.
suck it?
Oh,
With a dick
suck it.
so long he could suck it.
Oh.
Do your research.
I've never been to Nantucket, so I have no idea. I haven't even been to Block Island.
How is it
Really?
week going?
Oh,
Have you been to
don't
Block
ask.
Island?
No, I've never been
Oh,
to Block
you're not missing
Island.
anything.
Or Martha's Vineyard or
I've never been
anything
to
like
Martha's
that.
Vineyard myself.
Me either.
We should plan a trip.
Um,
Oh, have we
My
not?
Kennedy
We have
invitation
not. Let's
just
go.
get
Let's
lost.
go.
Trip.
Martha's Vineyard field trip. All right, let's go.
Well, Block Island, you're not missing anything.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's pretty,
Say
but
it's-
it's so straight.
Okay.
It's so
So
obnoxious.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
Block
at 1
Island's
o'clock,
nice in
people
the
puke on
fall.
Your shoes.
Oh, I think it's the Rhode Island thing
And those
to do
people?
in the summer.
You should be used to that. Me puking on your shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you don't puke on her shoes. You puke in her shoes, and then she puts
You
them
know,
back on.
the only person who pukes in Jacqueline Demera's shoes
It's Jacqueline Demera.
And that's why I
At the
wear
base
open
of-
toes, so I know what's
out
going
of
on.
the three of us,
At the
she's
base of the
definitely
stairs.
Pukey McPuke.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
She's the Pukey McPuke.
I only have a
She
strong...
thinks she always thinks that she's like a very discreet puker too.
No.
She's not.
No.
No,
I always think I have a strong constitution. up
she's
to
a
point.
she's a noisy puker.
I'm sorry.
She's like
Sorry.
Is she
all right.
puking or is she choking on something?
she's choking on her puke.
Oh,
That's right. Duh.
All right.
Well, the last time I held her hair back, it came up in my hands.
And you're wearing it now.
Hey, that looks stunning on you, I must say.
All right, Ariel.
Oh, Dante,
My
number
child.
1, thank you for your Venmo. Number 2, yes, you can reserve a spot for I got Dave
You need a
and
10?
yeah, I
Here you
do.
go.
Dave and Dante have added themselves to the list for
Dave
these
and Dante.
So I'll be reaching.
comedy team.
I'll reach out to all of you to let. Well, tickets are going to be $10 at the door.
Reach out and touch
And
somebody's hand. Make this world a better place. If you can, reach out and touch somebody's hand. Hey, the star you were saying.
I was saying that tickets are going to be, so for the final show on Sunday the 27th at the Mirror Bar, there's a very limited number of tickets that we're going to reserve, so you have a table to watch the entire live broadcast.
Otherwise, what do you got to do?
You got to stand.
And if you like what you see in Jacqueline's Mirror, what do you do?
Yeah.
Well, you can send us a little Timmy too via the Venmo at Miss Haley Star, and you can also share us across the Facebook and the YouTube and everywhere under the sun to all those wonderful people out there in the dark.
Rob, is that for the few? Is that for 3 or 4? Let me know. So tickets are going to be $10 at the door, and all the proceeds are going to charity that day. We are splitting the proceeds.
Yes.
We're splitting the proceeds between
Open Door Health
and
The Trevor Project.
indeed in honor of Pride Month.
Yeah.
So all the money that we raise at the door on our last show is going to be donated to very good causes.
Open
So
Door Health is very excited.
yes,
They're a great organization. They're primarily like the only standalone LGBT primary care facility in the area, other than going to Fenway. And so they do so much, and they just, you can do walk-in there. If you have no insurance, if you have insurance that maybe other people don't take, you can go and you can be seen in a very comfortable space.
And that's what I was going to say, not just LGBTQ,
No.
but also it's community-based.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the point. It's
Yes.
a community health center for the Providence community.
Yeah.
yes,
So-
Rob, you will get your shot glasses, and you just might even get something else
Great.
extra not from us. Something else extra special.
That costs extra.
I heard there's
You
gonna
might get a shot in the shot glass.
Oh,
hey.
hey.
I heard there's going to be some giveaways at our
Some
at our last
giveaways?
show. Yeah.
We are giving Jacqueline Zumero away.
Bye, girl. Just in time.
Sorry, Tennessee.
That's who's getting you. That's what we're saying.
Can I
Oh my God!
Can I
You
get a
imagine we
Kentucky
packed her in a box and shipped her out right after the show?
No.
to Tennessee?
Just so you know, Jacqueline Zumero, if you hear that backup sound, beep, 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 be concerned.
Could you send me to Pigeon Forge, Tennessee?
Sure.
The home of one Dolly Parton.
How about Paris,
Thank you.
Texas?
Oh, I love Paris this time of
It's the
year.
closest
I
to Paris.
always love Paris.
Oh, that's where she's from. Paris,
Say no.
Texas. Oh,
Yeah, Patty.
she wears a cowboy hat all the time.
What was your question?
I don't know.
No, not you. Her.
Oh, do you
Oh,
have
did
a
I have a
question?
question?
You asked. You said
Giveaways.
something. You said how was, and then I don't know.
How was your week so far?
Oh, it's a
Is that the
question.
question?
Yeah.
Oh, it's been good. It's been a little stressful. Lots happening at the Star Compound construction zone.
Oh yes,
It
we.
looks fabulous from
Thank-
what we've seen.
Thank you. We got appliances yesterday. All my new doors went in today.
My
Oh,
doorbell.
so
We are.
Fabulous.
We are. Well, no, I've had a doorbell.
Mm.
We're nearing the
We
finish.
gotta
line.
start like running in front of that doorbell, like just at random times.
Yeah.
So that she looks at her phone. What's going
Just
on?
like flash it.
We need to get like black cloaks or like a screen mask. We just run to the doorbell all the time.
Don't do that.
Can you imagine?
Oh, I can't imagine.
Great idea. I got a great idea.
Oh, I sense a Tuesday night coming up. Yeah!
I'm not home on Tuesdays.
Well,
Exactly.
Well, our Sunday nights will be
All
free
the more
soon.
reason to activate the ring.
Activate Operation Ding Dong.
Yeah, ding and dong. Yeah.
However you want to do it, it works. Ding-a-ling, ding, ding.
Goodness, Dave, you saw I got a big.
Oh,
break.
Dave was so true.
Hey.
What did you see that I got?
Oh, he must be on your Twitter.
No, it's on my OnlyFans.
Oh, he's on your alt.
It's on my OnlyFans.
His alt only
Alt account. Yes.
Alt account, yes.
Oh, ladies, we have some chat topics.
I heard that. Well, I'm guessing Jocelyn does based on the question that she asked us before we went live.
I'd like a Goldschlager if that would be okay with you.
Oh,
course. I can
Goldschlager?
I can do whatever you want, lady.
All right.
Yeah, anything you can do,
I can do better. I can do anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Oh, yes, I did send you that, Dave. I forgot. Well, Jacqueline was talking about my Instagram story, which was the inside. I forgot that I sent you a snap of
Oh, in the
Send a
shower.
picture of the inside. too.
Rob, yes.
I didn't know what a colonoscopy looks from the inside. I had something else.
Rob,
It's actually the
yes.
inside of your urethra.
Are you done?
That's French for penis.
Oh, is it? Now I know something more.
Voila.
Rob, yes. I've got your reservation for 6. I've got you written down. Yes, I do.
Urethra pee.
Oh, ooh la la.
Smoke urethra.
Blessez-me. Ooh la la.
Ah, t'es là, oh, c'est bon. Ah.
I'm not going to try to do it.
Shot
Oh, okay,
top.
Oh,
lady.
Monsieur de
Exactly.
Noir. Yeah. I love that. That first Goldschlager of the week always. Yeah.
God, I love
Just like bait.
Running through your veins, isn't it?
I mean, those old people like wakes up and has a shot of Goldschlager and goes about their day, has another shot of Goldschlager at lunchtime, and then takes a nap and goes about their day and has another shot and takes another nap.
Hey, just because you want to do what you want to do all day, don't be busting up my Saturdays, all right?
Those old people like shuffling around the bars. Shot of Goldschlager.
That's what you sound like when you're ordering some Goldschlager.
Wait a
It's
second.
like, hey, Wayne, give me some Goldschlager.
Some affordable luggage, too
It
sweet.
depends what time it is.
Anytime.
French.
The clock can be broken and you're still going to order Goldschlager. It doesn't matter.
Well, yes, I know, but it depends on how I order it.
Yeah, if
Because if it's early enough, then I'll say, Garçon, a Goldschlager, s'il vous plaît.
and if it's late enough, you're like,
Uh, Toot sweet, mon frere.
Yeah.
That's French for my friend.
That's right.
Let's the shot top
Oh,
shake up
yes,
there,
go ahead.
lady.
So apparently we've heard of the cicadas taking over. And
John Cicada?
no, not John, but his many cousins, his millions of cousins that are now coming up from the ground after 17 years of being festered underground and taking like half of the eastern seaboard along with them.
Sounds
Sounds
like
like the
LaDiva.
zombie.
Oh.
Well, apparently these cicadas are not joking around because they are taking down everything, including a White House plane.
What?
Yes. There is there was a charter plane of the White House.
She holds up her Brenda Starr notepad. Brenda Starr, go reporter.
Film it, the White House press corps plane that was going to be used to charter the press corps over to the UK for President Biden's first overseas trip was delayed several hours due to mechanical issues because the cicadas got into the engines.
Ew.
Oh.
Yep.
That
But
sounds
That
questionable.
makes me nervous.
this all happened on Tuesday evening. It caused several hours of delay at Dulles International Airport in DC, but they were able to get underground and were able to meet President Biden in the UK for his first overseas trip. But yeah,
Sans cicadas.
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 Well, maybe they just flew off going that fast. And,
Yeah.
So wait a
I
minute.
feel like
Is
this
this his rainbow tour?
maybe it is. It is. He is the Joe Biden and Jill Biden of the Evita. Yes, of the day.
Really?
Yes, she had a lovely
There
jacket
you
on.
are, I told you so. Makes
Makes
no difference where we go.
The whole world
Just the same. You should have
Don't call my
Jackie
name.
always knows the important words.
Yeah.
It's the in-between
And
words.
they will
like the
never
lyrics that confuse
underestimate
her.
the actress now.
So
Joe Biden had a lovely jacket though.
Speaking of traveling,
Yes.
my shot topic
Mm.
pertains to traveling.
Oh, does it now? Do tell, mother.
there is an issue in
Agua,
Ipswich,
please.
In Ipswich,
Ipswich,
Massachusetts or England?
England.
Oh, well
Of course.
done.
On the
Should have
coast
known.
of the United Kingdom, there is an issue.
What's the issue? Tissue?
The issue is that apparently Noah's Ark is not seaworthy.
Oh, no, come on.
You don't say.
What do you mean Noah's Ark is not seaworthy?
Well, those clever Dutch built a replica of Noah's Ark, and they sailed it into the Ipswich harbor 18 months ago.
Why?
18 months ago, the Coast Guard boarded Noah's Ark and decided that it was not seaworthy. They did not have the correct paperwork to prove that it was seaworthy. So they have
Thank you.
docked them at Ipswich and fined them £500 a month.
Oh my
So
God.
they can prove that the vessel is seaworthy.
How do you prove something is seaworthy? I mean, I think if it's floating, it's seaworthy.
Well, apparently it's missing life jackets, it's missing
Oh,
lifeboats, it's
get
missing
you on that boat.
like an evacuation plan.
Well, when you're putting two and two of every animal and one
Exactly.
guy, you really don't need a lot of lifeboats. not really.
So the Dutch millionaire is making a case that it's merely a floating museum and doesn't really travel.
A replica.
Travel the waters.
The waters. It's not meant to be seaworthy.
Exactly.
All right.
But the
she's
Coast
not
Guard has
seaworthy either.
said that unfortunately they cannot allow the ship to rely on the grace of God to be seaworthy. That clever Coast Guard in Ipswich.
Those Dutch are always crafty. Thank you, Dutch.
So Noah's Ark remains trapped at Ipswich.
All right. Here
Someone rewrite the Bible. We found out. Noah's Ark, it went from here to there to somewhere in the Middle East and ended up in Ipswich, England.
What is this little tchotchke you got here?
I got that from my boss. When Diane Sedlecki, she's like,
I know who your boss is.
she came by, put this on my desk, and says, "We all can't be queens. Someone needs to bow as I go by."
I think she was giving you like an inner office memorandum.
Yeah.
But it's a nice notepad, whether it's a memo or not. Well, that's cute.
Yeah, shut up again.
I do. We're actually. It's time for our guest.
shall we
Actually,
flip
it
in?
is.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
it is 9:20. It is
ready.
guest time. We'll get to my shot topic later.
Okay. Box my feet.
I did. You well done. That was so.
Yeah.
Well,
Take it away, Jock Namera. Jock Namera has booked some heavy talent this evening for the View Virtual Primetime Drag Brunch interview segment corner, whatever the hell we're calling it these days.
It's interview
after a year.
It's a hot seat in the interview.
The hot seat.
Yes.
Here we go. Yeah, so who's in the hot seat today, Jack?
Well, as you know, I am the political correspondent here for The View.
Yeah.
And so
by default,
by default, really, because, I read things in the newspaper. And I actually wore my special little button for our guest, actually. But I am very excited. Now, this gentleman, I got to know a lot of what he did over the past year or so because he was the director, one of the directors of the Out for Biden campaign that was reaching out to LGBT voters during the presidential election season. He is just amazing. He is currently now the senior advisor on LGBTQ plus engagement for President Joe Biden at the White House.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen of The View and all those on the interwebs,
all the land,
the one, the only, Mr. Reggie Greer.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good, my friend. How are you?
I'm so good. It's so good to see you. I'm great.
Oh,
Happy Pride.
Thank you so much for joining us. Yes, happy Pride Month.
How's everything?
Good. How are things in DC? You were just saying that we had a very crazy day.
Oh, well, Pride always is crazy, right? But I think that when you are in government and in DC, every day comes with a set of pretty amazing things, but also just a lot of crazy
challenges.
So, yeah, but it's good to be with you all this evening.
Thank you so much for joining us.
We're sorry. Now, Reggie, you have an amazing background, and again, I became familiar with you, working with you on the Out for Biden outreach campaign during the 2020 election. But you have a huge history. Before that, you came to us from the Victory Institute, which is a very well-known LGBT political institute. They are certainly in the process already of endorsing many LGBT candidates across the nation and raising money for them. And then you worked for a little bit under Secretary Anthony Fox in the Department of Transportation during the Obama administration. Is that right?
Yeah. And I think about some of the issues that we're dealing with today in government, which is, ensuring that we are prioritizing equity for marginalized communities of color, LGBTQ plus people. Those are issues that we talked about at DOT under Secretary Fox. How transportation can unite communities and really sort of ensure that people who have been historically without, like communities of color, are able to get the most out of our transportation system. Mm-hmm. All that's come full circle now that President Biden's in office. We're able to talk about what can government do to deliver for not only all of the American people, but especially communities who have, again, historically gone without.
So you probably have one of the jobs that, at least for me, you have one of the jobs that I can only dream of, and that I I always tell I always tell people that when I do like speeches at different like political groups that I have been in politics since I was in elementary school. I was the only kid that went to school with a Dukakis Benson sticker on their lunchbox. And so, no old jokes. I will punch you right now.
That's fine.
But I mean, you get to work in the White House. How amazing is that experience? To be working for a place that for 4 years, like gay wasn't even known. Like people forgot what gay people were in the White House.
Yeah, well, let me tell you, like we all belong in a place like the White House. So I hope that whether you are gay, lesbian, or trans, non-binary, queer, or gender non-conforming, if you are interested in public service and in politics, that you get involved. I think it's so important for all of us to be at these important decision-making tables. And, I think every day I walk in, I should say, because of the pandemic, we're still sort of gradually welcoming people back to campus. But I've been going in just a few days, a couple of days a week. And it's just a humbling experience just to not only work for a president who has said time and time again, has our back as a community, but over the last 140 days, really thinking about ways in which this administration can lead on LGBTQ plus equality. And at the beginning of Pride Month, we released a fact sheet sort of detailing some of the ways in which President Biden has led on LGBTQ plus equality, including the actions taken by several federal agencies, including DOJ and Education and HHS, which all are clarifying guidances to ensure that LGBTQ plus people know that they are protected under the law and from discrimination.
That's so amazing. I mean, again, it's something that we've missed for and not only I guess LGBTQ people, but just like people of color and Hispanic people and just general people, working class people just miss the compassion. But I kind of want to know: have you found any secret tunnels in the White House? I want to know.
You really?
I want to know if there are tunnels. There's a JFK tunnel. I heard the story. I want to know if you found it.
I have not found any secret tunnels, but when the building is back open, would love to take you on a tour.
All right. Well, I'm definitely want a tour, and I want to kind of peek in and see what's going on.
It's the reason they're
I love
secret
that.
tunnels.
I'm gonna find. They're not secret if we know about them. They're not that secret.
They're secret if no one can find them.
We're gonna find them.
People that need to know where they are can find them.
I'm gonna knock on every picture lamp thing and candle. They all move around. I've seen mystery movies. There are things that move.
Yeah, and everything in those movies is true, right?
We need to know Reggie's favorite gay bar in DC.
Oh, okay. Yes, that's a good one.
Miss LaDiva Jones has a question for you from the green room. She'd like to know what your favorite gay bar is in DC.
Oh my goodness, I mean, all of them are wonderful, but I love Trade.
Yeah, Trade. Yeah.
My very good friend Jeff, who happens to be an airline pilot as well. He and I grew up together in Texas, and knew each other in junior high and high school when we weren't out yet. The funny story is that he was born 6 days after me, so we both ended up in the same NICU together.
Oh, wow.
In Texas, where my grandmother, who was a nurse, cared for us both. So I'm glad that we're both out and proud and gay now and can hang out, and we end up at Trade probably too many.
Well, you were with a couple of RuPaul girls the other day at Trade. Am I correct? I believe
yes.
I saw an Instagram photo on that.
That was so much fun. Miss Banji and Gottmik and Asia O'Hara, and Cameron Michaels were all at Trade, and it was so nice to see them and to hang out with them. It was great. It was so much fun.
I love Trade. My second favorite is Green Lantern.
It's a good bar. It
is.
Reggie, what is your favorite part about working at the White House?
I think it is it is the whole of government approach that President Biden and Vice President Harris have brought to LGBTQ plus equality. When I, my main responsibility is to bring colleagues together, bring agency equities together, to bring stakeholders together, to be able to talk about these issues in a way that is holistic and substantive. And everywhere I turn, there's eagerness, a genuine eagerness to really seize this moment and to fight to ensure that we are doing
We've got some.
Hang on,
We've got some
we're having a little
technical
signal issue on
difficulties.
to try to connect with you. So let's try. Let's give it a second to reboot.
That's not.
Maybe he is going to reboot. I don't know.
We'll see. Oh no! Did we lose him?
Oh,
he's frozen.
Maybe if he can hear us, maybe we should back out and come back in.
What does it say on the bottom?
He's still here. It's just frozen. We'll see if its connection drops.
It's it's the cicadas. The cicadas are chopping.
Well,
he
is in
interwebs.
He is in DC. We'll give him a second to pop back on. Yes, Rob. We've got some testicle difficulties. Well,
but it's got to be quite an experience. It's got to be a humbling experience to do that. It really is.
Yeah.
So,
there we go.
Oh, I'm so sorry about
issue.
that. And I have to give a special thanks to Anthony DeRose for inviting me tonight, and I appreciate.
For those who don't want
I know. No, I appreciate you. And so I where I left off was that, LGBTQ plus equality is something that I think is shared by so many people across the administration. I think that is really what warms my heart, just to know that there are so many colleagues around the administration, in the White House, across every federal agency, who share the president's commitment to really lead on these issues.
I love that.
That's great.
And do you get to see Kamala every day? Does she pop in? Like, do you have lunch with her? Do you does she say, "Hey, let's talk shoes"? Does that happen?
Oh, so it's great. Like, my first time on campus, I saw her going from the West Wing and back into the Eisenhower Executive Office building, which was right next to the West Wing, and I was starstruck. But to be quite honest, I have been starstruck by all of my colleagues over the past several weeks, just to be able to see people for the first time in person has been just so gratifying, especially. And I know that sentiment is shared by so many people, right? Now we're able to see our friends and family again in person, and I'm just so grateful to just hug people again and to see people again. So
I love that. I love it. Well, I will say, if there's any room in the administration for a very plucky and eager drag queen,
I'm available.
I'm available. I mean, if the deputy press secretary, cannot make it, I'm more than happy to do the press briefing in my own special CJ Craig style.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
I love
use
that.
the jackal too, so that'd be fun.
Yeah, you should. You should. That would
For
be
those who've seen the West Wing, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Reggie, one fun thing we like to do with our guests that we have on Thursdays is turn the tables for the interview around on you and let you ask each of us a question.
So I would like to know.
Oh God.
I already filed my taxes.
No, it's not. It's not. It's more sentimental than serious.
Okay.
What is your hope for this year? I mean, as we this Pride Month, as we sort of come out of the pandemic and we get to see people again, what is your hope? What are your hopes?
I really hope that in the past year, and there's been a lot that's happened in our nation and just even with our own community. And I really hope that, people sit down and have some serious talks and work out real solutions to making things better in our community. There's one thing of being able to sit down at the table and work things out, and there's other things of being a keyboard activist. And I think that it's time for a real solution. It needs real people and real solutions to face real problems. And enough of this people, I'm going to hide behind Facebook and bitch and moan because I don't like whatever. It's time for real solutions and to make this nation whole again and to heal the way it should.
Was that just your campaign announcement right there?
It was, yes.
Running for something?
I am announcing my candidacy for governor of Rhode Island in 2022.
Well, you don't have
or
my
lieutenant
vote.
governor. I mean, whatever. Mail clerk, whatever you got, I'll take.
Okay. I don't know how I'm going to follow that.
You can't.
I won't. So I won't. There
I
we
went
go.
to the West Wing
Perfect.
School of Political.
Yeah, you sure does. I won't follow that.
You must have something.
Oh, no. I'm not going to follow it. Here we go. Well, Reggie, thank you so much for taking time out of your incredibly busy schedule for joining us tonight during a really, really special Pride Month. We really, really appreciate it.
Well, thank you both for having me, and happy Pride to everyone listening. Oh, I love that. Oh, yeah. I love it. What a great button.
I know. What I see.
It's actually just holding up her tits tonight.
Yeah, right now it's green out of safety pins. I'm like, Joe's always never steered me wrong. Hang on.
Joe's supporting Jacqueline this evening. Yeah,
absolutely. We got to support all of our wonderful LGBTQ plus artists and queens like yourselves. And I just really appreciate having me here tonight.
Thank you
and
so
just
much.
wishing everybody a happy Pride.
Happy Pride to you,
Pride
Reggie.
to you.
And please tell the president and the first lady and the vice president and the second gentleman that the girls of Dragon Our Eye wish them a very happy Pride. And they are welcome here to Rhode Island and our show at any time they happen to be back in Rhode Island again. Maybe send us a pen or a box of M&Ms or something.
Oh, I would love that. And if you both ever in DC, please let me know.
Oh, we will.
We sure will.
Yeah.
Don't worry, we will.
Thank you so much, Reggie.
Happy Pride, Reggie.
Happy Pride.
Thank you so much, my friends. Ladies and gentlemen, Reggie Greer, the senior advisor of LGBTQ in advancement for President Joe Biden.
Say that again. The what?
Advancement for President Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, Vice President Kamala Harris. I love her. She's fancy.
Looking all the talent tonight.
But we're hard hitting here.
We are.
Boom, boom.
We are. Well, you know what's hard hitting too?
Boom, boom.
The kitchen.
Oh, I gotta go.
Oh yeah, you gotta go.
Right,
you got a job to do.
I gotta go.
She does. This is the point where I fix my hair while I'm waiting for Jacqueline to get fired up. It smells divine in the kitchen, and it's not just the whores in this house candle. I'll tell you that. No, it smells something good. I don't know what's happening back here, but it looks like some funky science experiment, which everybody can all see now, right to my left here behind you. But it's time for 15-minute meals. I think. Are you? Well, we're waiting for Jacqueline. The camera's a little slow tonight. That's all. Another quick little PSA. If you do want to come and see our final... Oh, we'll get to that later.
The kitchen. We always have to start with a little vodka. I have a problem. Yeah, that's what it is. I have a problem. So Taylor Neptune, thank you so much for joining us. It was so exciting to have you here. I saw you for the first time, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, it was when I got the courage to go.
Yes. And I ran to this ladies and gentlemen. We got to chatting, and he was talking about the show and everything. I said, well, would you like to come cook? He's like, I'd love to come cook. So here we are. We're going to cook.
And I have to thank you so much for being so sweet and so, approachable about it, because I was honestly, I had to change my pants later.
Oh, you're crazy. I hope that was some white pants, weren't they?
They were white. You were
I know.
Did you help change your pants later?
I know. I'm sorry, the thirst is real in the kitchen here on The View tonight. So we are doing a summer dish tonight. We're doing because it's been 9,000 degrees finally, a nice cool day today. We are doing a beet gazpacho.
Okay.
So it actually the whole cooking of the gazpacho is very, very cool weather. The only bad part is that before we do the actual gazpacho, you have to boil the beets, girls. So the beets are boiled because otherwise it'd be 9,000 degrees in this kitchen. We do not want that tonight.
No.
We want to be cool and comfy.
Yeah.
Especially because we got leather pants on tonight. Jacqueline, get the leg cam in action here.
Yeah.
You know, the other day I absolutely almost started that because it was so hot and I did not want to cook. I was like, you know what? I got China Star on speed dial, so I didn't do anything.
Is that your favorite Chinese province?
I do. I really, it's unfortunate. It's like 70% of my diet. It's unfortunate.
I
Yes.
find that extraordinarily hard to believe. Yeah.
No, it's
I call lies on that. Lies on that. All right.
Shenanigans.
Let's get to cooking here. So since we have our beets already, we have 3 boiled beets. 3 boiled beets. Say that 5 times fast. I'm gonna throw these into the blender here because that's actually gonna be what makes our gazpacho.
Taylor, get in on the action over there.
Well, I'm gonna put him to work. I'm just getting the
Okay.
beets. I'm getting the beets in here first because they're already done.
I was gonna say gladly.
And as people know, who watch the show, I don't take the peels off my vegetables because that's where all the nutrients are. So if you want to peel your beets, like knock yourself out, but I prefer all the nutrients in my veggies. All right, step up to that cutting board, my friend.
Oh
We're
boy.
gonna put your culinary skills to work.
Okay.
We need to just chop up these cucumbers. And this can be a rough cut. This is not to be fine.
Okay.
So you go for the gold. Don't get overly technical with it. Yes, me.
I have many hidden skills, and I was in food service, and I cook. I have been cooking since I was like 16.
Well, you said that tonight.
So-
When you got me, you were talking about what a cook you are.
And
I'm gonna take him up on the dinner offer. He hasn't made me yet, and then I'll let you all know how that cooking skills are.
I also worked in
Look
food
at you.
service for
So
quite
proud.
some time. So yeah.
So these are actually Swedish cucumbers.
Yeah.
You can use Miss Sweetness in the kitchen with this tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, hey.
Y'all for sure.
Yes,
So-
to Sweden.
Indeed. But yeah, you can use any kind of cucumber. I mean, if you don't have Swedish cucumbers, American are
Store-bought's
fine. All right, so, c'est bon. So we're actually only going to do half this onion. So I'm going to let you slide those
Okay.
over, and I'm going to let you dice half this onion. And it doesn't have to be a fine dice, because this is all going in the blender. It just has to be chopped up. Can I just tell you, too, I mean, are you a beet person?
I'm not usually a beet person. The only beet thing I've ever had is beet gazpacho, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
No, I'm so serious. Because I've had fresh beets, because one of those restaurants that I worked in, like I was mentioning earlier, was a vegan restaurant. So they made me try it. And I was like, no, like just by itself. But then I tried gazpacho, and I was like, huh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So-
This is the second time today this has happened to us, because it happened with Greek yogurt, too.
It did. Oh my god. Yes.
The sweet is also scary. So yeah, very rough because these are all going in the blender to make the gazpacho. Let me just tell you though, so beets in general, I don't actually work with beets very frequently. Beets are messy, kids. Beets are super duper messy. Before this happened, this looked like a crime scene. There was beet. I was covered in beet juice. The kitchen was covered in beet juice. Everything was covered in beet juice. Just so you all know, if you can't tell from the camera, my couches are white. They were covered in beet juice.
Oh
And-
no.
Oh yeah, I don't know why they use artificial dyes for food. You just use
Yes,
freaking
you
beet
do.
juice. It dyes everything. Oh my God, Jacqueline's gonna kick your shoes later. So we want to get that into the blender. I'm gonna leave that up to you.
Okay.
And this is actually truly a 15-minute meal. I might add Haley Star.
Dave Brewer says, "You can't stop the beats."
Clever.
And beets are so good for you, and the greens are so tasty too. Although I did learn something today that you don't want to use the adult beet greens for a salad. You want to use the baby beet greens, but not the adult beet greens, They're too tough, and you want to use those for cooking. Probably where you would use kale, you'd use a beet green instead.
Oh,
Yes.
I did not know that.
Do you know the garlic trick?
I don't know. Tell me the trick. I might.
So we've
Oh,
got
no, I don't know this.
we've got 5 cloves of garlic because I love garlic. So I've learned this from 2 good friends now.
Okay.
You know Jack Whitcomb at the Mirror Bar,
Yes.
bartender extraordinaire. You know Savannah Deborah, of course.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Our
Absolutely.
Claire's 50s girlfriend. All you have to do to peel garlic is smash it with a knife.
I still can't believe you didn't know
I didn't know this, and I am
All these
still
years.
like, I'm like, what?
I knew that.
You know,
I didn't know that. All these years, you know what I do? I peel the whole
constantly.
peel.
Just peel it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what?
Look-
So many people
look
have
at this
actually
side.
told me that.
Look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
It's like magic.
Uh,
I feel like Houdini. So you pull some off too.
You know what's funny?
Off
So many
there.
people have told me that
Just so you
that's
do
all you
that?
have to do,
Yes.
and I didn't believe it.
Well, I thought I had a good method because Martha Stewart told me to shake it between 2 metal bowls. And it works. Like after half an hour of shaking it between 2 metal bowls, it works.
I mean, oh
We're
my
just
God.
gonna throw that in the blender as well and get that all peeled up.
Miss Martha.
In the meantime, I've got some chopped fresh dill. I've got a half cup of that. We're gonna just toss right in there.
I'm coming, I promise.
No, take your time.
Uh,
We're on schedule. Okay.
Oh, now we're getting.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you do that one. So I'm gonna do 3 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. But use any vinegar you like. It doesn't have to be balsamic. If you're an apple cider fan, use an apple cider. If you're a red wine vinegar fan, not sure who is, use the red wine vinegar. Use rice vinegar if you'd like it on the sweeter side. I'm just a balsamic fan. And then for a secret ingredient, Taylor, this is all you, girl. Get over here.
I see.
You are totally doing the maker's mark.
We are really this is the special ingredient.
Exactly.
How much of this are we adding?
We're doing a tablespoon.
Half
of
a
that.
bottle.
Yeah.
Just,
I mean, if it was just for me, I'd say go for the goal, but
I'm like.
put your guess. I
That sounds like a keep going.
mean, we already found out that Taylor's up past his bedtime tonight, so we're super grateful for that. And then
yeah.
we're gonna do some salt and pepper to taste, which to me is always a shit ton. So
Yes.
just like what I do, like I don't know how you do salt and pepper. Do you have a methodology for salt and pepper?
So I found that I really like the grinder best when I'm cooking.
I mean,
for
if you're
most
just gonna,
things.
if you're just gonna add it
But if I'm
unmeasured.
just adding, I do just do cracked black pepper.
Okay, well, I have a methodology for it. So what I usually do if I'm doing unmeasured is I just sprinkle it over the whole top, and that to me, for both salt and pepper, usually gives you just enough.
You
And
know
you
what?
just cover the whole top with whatever.
For me,
your
it's
seasoning is.
shake until your ancestors say stop. I'm just gonna keep going with that.
My ancestors didn't season anything. They ate boiled potatoes and intestines.
You said
so,
it.
Yeah, it's not cute. Yeah. I mean, how often do you go to a restaurant where there's like a British food to be had? Never, not even in England. Anyway, so we've got that. So this is our secret ingredient, and I saved it for last because I found out this afternoon that if it splashes, it's disastrous. So after you boiled your beets, and you boil your beets in a little bit of salt and a little bit of vinegar, you have 2 cups of beet water left over. So you're going to add your beet. And my suggestion is you add it at the end because it was disastrous this afternoon. Again, let's just say that if CSI had showed up, I would have been arrested for murder. Really, he would have been like, "Where's the body?" I'm like, I don't know. Check Jackson's room.
Well,
That's why I leave the bodies.
right. Makes sense.
Yeah.
I thought it got smaller when I returned.
Well, I mean, it's for the best. I mean, God, I don't want to go to prison. I mean, she was much better in prison.
I mean, Miss Haley earlier said that we might see the crime scene later tomorrow. So
I'm sure.
after we eat this.
Oh yes.
We're gonna throw this aside. Pulverize the shit out of it. Exactly. Okay. Oh shit.
You want to tell them what you just did because they didn't hear you.
Oh, sorry. So I threw the blender on high and pulverized everything. The color is, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't understand why you can't just use beets to dye things instead of chemicals.
It's such a good color.
So we're going to take a quick taste of this just to make sure that it's seasoned appropriately. Yes. Oh, shit. I'm gonna do this. Oh yeah. So, so then what you want to do is once you got everything all blended up and you're all pureed, you want to put it in the refrigerator and chill it and make it a gazpacho.
I like how little heat this requires.
Well, that's the whole point. That's why I wanted to do this today
Love
because
it.
this week has been terrible.
Love it.
And that's it. So you make your beets. If you make beets in advance too, like if you're thinking, oh, I'm gonna have gazpacho during the week, you can make your beets 3 to 5 days in advance, put them in the refrigerator in a container,
Oh,
and they'll stay. And then you can
I'm
cook
gonna
them
go out
off.
here today.
Well, that's the point. And through the magic of television, voila! We have our finished gazpacho. So I've garnished this with a little bit of Greek yogurt, some chopped cucumber, some chopped onion, some chopped dill, and some chopped I want to say guacamole. I don't mean guacamole. I mean avocado.
I do the same
Do
thing.
you?
Yes.
This is getting weirder and weirder. Every time.
What is happening? How is this?
I don't know. So that's it. So kids, guess what? That was even 15 minutes, was it?
I think that was the first 15-minute meal of the
It's
entire.
Ding ding.
Year and a half, and you were part of it. Thank you for joining me today. So now, you know what? Since we've got a little time left, because we usually do 20 minutes, and we're gonna get into more talking later. Tell us a little about LaDiva Taylor.
Oh boy.
Like, I love your show.
Thank
You
you.
talk about so many things. I mean, fashion. This girl loves fashion.
I do.
And you talk about a lot of social issues.
Yes.
And it's just about things that are going on.
Yeah, LaDiva Taylor started as my passion project during COVID and lockdown, and I was kind of wanted to do something along those lines, along the lines of a house father, so to speak, and have information be able to be accessed by queer youths and queer people who don't necessarily have that family structure to learn certain things. So that's how it kind of started in my head, just
Okay.
get the information out there for those people who need it. And then it turned into a life of its own. And there's a lot of things I like to talk about, trust me. So
And I love it, but I like that's what I love about it. There's so many things, and I love to. Yeah, I love that you're just yourself.
yeah.
Like when he's getting ready, he's like, oh my, I gotta give my, like.
My friend said it's terminally delightful to watch me deal with technology on my show. So
And it is, you're like, oh, the light, oh.
one day I went on without the light, and I didn't even realize until halfway through. I was like, oh shoot, that's better.
You're talking, also you start seeing the comments come through, like, oh, what?
Yep. So it's been a journey, but it's getting there. LaDiva Taylor, check it out Fridays at 4:00. Tomorrow I'm actually talking
And you've
about.
got a lot of guests on there with you too.
Oh,
You
yeah.
have a lot of people come on there. I know
Yes.
Dion's been on there with you, who I love.
Yes,
We haven't had
Dion.
Dion yet, but we gotta figure it out.
Oh, Dion. If anybody talks more than me, it's Dion. It's definitely Dion. But I love him to death too. He's one of my best friends. I met him actually when I first moved here.
Okay.
Like the first few weeks of living here, and a lot of times when you meet someone that early on and moving in a new place, you never see them again. And this one just stuck around, so I love him for that.
You can't shake him. He's a doll face, though. Well, because Grandma Flo has been a big support of ours. She's been watching us during the pandemic, and I'm sure if Dion's been on your show, that Grandma Flo's watching your show too.
Yeah.
I have no doubt.
Yeah. He told me she is. I love
Okay,
that. I love
awesome.
that. She invited me over for dinner. I haven't forgotten. I'm coming. Don't worry.
All right, we're gonna shift back over to the interview spot, get ourselves out of these aprons, and try some gazpacho.
Super excited.
Yes. Oh, it smells delicious in here. It looks like a crime scene full of beets. Get Jacqueline back over here with me.
I'm coming.
Maybe the beverage cart will come back.
The beverage cart.
Good times. If you like what you see, as always, you can slide into our Venmo DMs, if you will, and send us a little tip. Venmo at Ms. Haley Star, if you like what you see. Hi.
Hi.
It smells divine over here.
It smelled divine over there.
Hot.
Coming in hot.
All right.
Hot jambalaya.
No, it's hot gazpacho. Oh, it's cold gazpacho.
Cold gazpacho.
So here,
Oh,
cold
we've
jambalaya.
got
It's
bowls
a
that
COVID
we're
friendly.
gonna try later.
Oh.
But
Thank you so much.
I just garnished this one. I might just try it with all the garnish.
All right.
The dill is just
dilly.
I love fresh dill. What are you doing?
Now, where did you get the dill from? This is from like a local farm again? Because I know you
Out
are a
back.
farm person, or
And
you know what? We're planning that. We're gonna put
This,
something up there.
this dill is not local dill because girlfriend did not have that kind of time today.
I didn't know. I'm just
The only
asking.
thing that you can grab super fast locally are the eggs.
Jacqueline's getting a little bit to the left.
Hang on. It's gazpacho on me.
That's tangy.
that is delightful.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, Olivia.
It's like-
Oh wow.
the
Wait till you
yogurt-
see a butt tomorrow.
I can't wait.
That's good.
Aunt Jan is with
Oh,
us.
that's good. Hey,
Hi,
Aunt
Jan.
Jan.
She's waiting for the cookbook.
Oh, I know. This recipe real quick.
It'll be a cooked pamphlet.
A fast and
God.
easy summer soup. Ooh, that's tasty. That came out good.
So I've never had gazpacho before of any kind.
Really?
Yeah. There's no Portuguese gazpacho that we made.
not.
There is not.
Oh.
No, but that is yummy. That is
That was
delicious.
good. Yeah. Plenty of it.
Mm, God,
We'll-
that would be so refreshing. Oh,
We'll indulge later.
So
Absolutely.
delightful.
So,
Love that.
Taylor, you've watched the show. Did you bring that shot topic with you?
I actually did.
Oh,
I did. I was prepared. I kind of slipped my brain a little bit because, as you know, I'm an old man in a young man's body.
So
But
that.
I
I
remember,
say the same
but
thing.
I
No,
remember
but a
all-
young man in an old man's
I
body.
remember most of it. So,
You're an old man in a young lady's body.
yes, basically.
And that's her.
Oh, really? What's his name from Poe? Billy Porter.
Yes.
Billy Porter paired with, this is the part I don't remember. I want to say paired with Mugler.
Oh.
One of the, or
Wow.
Balenciaga, or one of those high-end fashion brands.
Yes.
Okay.
To make a new pair of shoes, a new shoe line.
Mm.
And I'm blanking also on the name of that shoe line, but the
Holy-
sizes are going up to about 16 in
Oh,
women.
I did see that. Yeah.
So we are looking at
Catering to the drag queens.
the first gender-neutral shoe line, and Billy Porter is headlining that.
Oh,
and I thought that
wow.
was amazing. I
Yes,
was like,
lovely.
wow.
Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get myself back together.
So Billy Porter dropped the Jimmy Choo
Jimmy
collection.
Choo, that's
Yes.
what it was. Jimmy Choo. Okay,
But
yeah.
Jimmy Choo's not even Jimmy Choo anymore.
As long as it's not those camel
He's
shoes with
Jimmy
the two, with
Choo.
the four, just as long as it's not that.
What camel shoe?
The camel shoes, with they split in the middle and they're like
Oh,
leather.
yeah, those are so weird.
Oh.
Those are weird.
Oh, yeah.
Anything but that.
Very
And
strange.
It goes up to a size European 45.
Ooh.
Whatever that is in US.
Convert it.
All right.
Bro, convert it.
I'm
Do
just,
it.
hang on, let me just bring up my shoe converter.
Well, I
Do
can
it.
Just ask
just
Google.
ask Google. Google is getting really upset with Siri.
Hey, Siri.
Ask the Jew.
What is a size European 45 shoe in the US? Thinking.
Thinking.
1 sec, it tells me. It's checking.
Your Siri's slow.
She is slow.
This is the difference.
Okay, I found this on the web for what is a
Well,
size
that didn't fucking.
Well, you have so many dick pics on your phone, it probably slows everything down. Just saying.
Yeah, the other people.
Okay, let's see here. It said it was a converter thing, so I'm trying to find the convert. Oh, here you go. Convert.
Ask Google in the meantime.
Okay, Google.
Let's
What
see.
is a size 45 European in American shoe size?
All right. Yep. Siri's failing me today.
Here is information from CNN.
Oh, yeah, CNN.
Questions.
What did it say?
Would you say 45?
Yeah, it's
It's
Europe.
11.
Oh,
11.
Okay.
So that's not too shabby.
That's amazing.
Well, you won't be wearing them.
No, but
Oh, Jacqueline's got flippers.
Really?
I gotta say,
She does,
I
yeah.
wear a size 12 in men's and
Ah.
size 13 in women's.
She's
so.
part mermaid, really.
Yeah.
part horse, really. Hoof.
She's part horse, all right.
As long
There's
as
some
you- as long as you
whores
part
in this
something,
house.
right?
Yeah.
Feel that Princess Margaret joke.
Do you know what I would love?
A shot?
You know?
A
I love
Goldschlager?
a shot of Goldschlager, but I also love fresh beer.
Oh, well, I can get you a fresh
Oh,
beer.
yes. I also have some more
Yeah.
agua from the back.
I love that Jacqueline's the bartender.
Yeah, well, that's her job.
She's learned a lot,
We all
actually.
have
She
jobs
almost killed
here.
us during the beginning part of COVID.
Yep.
Because
she
she
killed
would,
a
she would
couple
pretty
of
much
us.
give us tumblers full of shots and
Oh,
lying on the
oh,
floor.
dear.
Tried is a key word on that
Yeah. It's not successful.
A year later, they're still fucking here.
I mean, I try.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now she wants to talk.
No.
When I make a drink though, when you come to my house, I might drink. You might not want to drink it right away. It's one of those. Let it
Too
sit
strong.
for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a straight vodka?
Either that or an old fashioned because again.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
How old are you?
I can't tell you 30. It's fine.
Oh,
Eh.
so old.
But
Thanks.
on the inside, I'm about 88, 89.
Oh, so your inside is LaDiva's outside age.
How rude. Yeah, true.
Perfect.
Oh, sacre
Perfect.
bleu.
Oh,
That's French for, oh, my blue.
Cat Walker makes
Oh,
a
my
very,
blue.
very good point. She goes, a Jacqueline Ford will send you Ain't that the truth, girl?
I have bumper stickers that say that.
Yeah.
Cat Walker, sure.
I just need to say that I have a little bit more respect and love for Cat Walker after this past week. I was minding my own business, lying in bed, watching the news like I do sometimes, and one Miss Cat Walker may or may not have used the term bathhouse in her report, and I about fell out of bed.
What was she reporting the bathhouse for?
She was, no. She was, no. LaDiva, calm down. She wasn't talking about the bath. She was talking about the public pool in Cranston. And how it's not reopening.
They called it that.
But she
Why is it opening?
Watch the news and you'll find
No,
out.
it's not opening, isn't it?
She
I don't like
referenced
that.
she referenced how something about the part of the story was about the bathhouse there where people
Oh.
change, and I just was like, I texted her immediately. I was like, "Girl, did you just see that on television?" It was. I had a good
But
chuckle.
I feel like
I might have had a gummy too, so everything was really funny.
Yeah.
Bathhouse gummy,
Yeah.
hair like a LaDiva in a
If
ripped
I eat
truck.
something edible, I laugh at stupid shit too.
Or you just
I
zone
can't
out at
stop.
paintings on the wall.
Yeah.
Well, that's when I have too much of it.
Yeah, you had the one.
It's too much.
Oh, you needed half of
I
one.
just get the giggles.
Do you get the
it's
giggles?
awful.
I get the
Awful.
giggles and the munchies,
Oh no, I don't
and then I
get
pass,
munchies.
and then I pass out.
You know what? People hate.
That's why I gained the COVID.
all of my
COVID-19.
friends hate. Oh, that's a real thing. The
edibles.
COVID. That's a real thing.
Cat Walker, I'm
Don't
with
joke
you.
about that. That's a real thing. The COVID.
We can make that happen.
Oh man.
Live from the sauna.
Jacqueline's gonna live from the bathhouse.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
Oh,
That's why she
Philadelphia,
goes
what a
on-
good city.
It was on public access.
That's why she goes to CBS every 29 days for a refill.
It was on,
Oh, I don't have to go to CBS. It's
it
right
was on, it
downstairs.
was on National Geographic.
I mean,
And now observe the drag queen. It's
When you
natural
get to the
wild
level-
habitat.
when you get to the level where the doctor knows what antibiotic you need before you ask, then you know.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
Oh, that's
Are you, though?
Jacqueline.
I mean, I'm not gonna say they know my face.
Perfect.
Just saying.
Perfect.
What is the first initial of your last name and how many letters in it?
Right. Right.
Okay, N-E. Come on in.
That's how she got through her childhood, really.
You know, you gotta stay healthy. What can I say?
You have to. You have to be responsible for your own sexual health. For sure.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
All about
Oh,
responsibility.
absolutely.
Absolutely, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean, don't not be sexually active.
I-
But do be responsible of it.
I mean, I used to work at
What is-
I used to work at a bathhouse, and I mean, I used to,
She
did.
worked all
Sure
right.
did.
Yeah.
I
No,
was-
really, though.
I
All,
worked-
all she did was
I
put
don't
the
know.
payroll.
I don't come dump is a job, Jacqueline.
Well, now it is. I can put it on my resume.
I mean, if you don't get paid for it, it's not a job.
Oh, I got paid for it. Don't you want it?
Oh.
Yeah, she's been paying out the ass for years.
That's right. I also got college credit for it. But no, I worked at both bathhouses in Providence. I also worked at one in Philadelphia.
I'm not sure that should be your claim to fame.
I'm just being honest. We're talking about bathhouses. I'm
I
like,
know, it's like,
worked at-
I worked at, but I.
So what?
Okay.
So what? I have no.
So what? Who cares? So
I'm
what?
a man in a fucking dress in the middle of the. So what? Who cares?
After this show, the two of them are going to get married and consummate the marriage upstairs. So.
I'm a man in a dress. I got nothing to hide at this point, for God's
Did
sake.
you go on the whole shot or did you just talk about it?
No, she just talked
I didn't know
about
if you
it.
were ready for it. No.
Oh,
Well, she's always ready for Goldschlager.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Well,
I do knew he.
I had a Union 5 coming to me on the bartender's
Do
guild,
not make me
so.
run that by Murray and find out that's a real thing.
Oh no, Murray rewrote my contract.
Yeah. You know what Mara did? It wrote her out of the contract.
Thanks, Murray.
Oh.
But I can make that happen.
Good, it's your job.
Do we have some TikTok tips?
Oh, you know what? You're gonna get a smack in the head.
Why? You're the bartender. That's your job.
Hey, bartender.
No,
Oops.
no, no, no.
Water for you.
Oh, goodness
Kind
gracious.
Yes,
Ah, the sound.
Ah,
I
the
know.
sound of the
Look at that sound.
Goldschlager.
The hills are alive with the sound of Schlager. My heart won't go on as it did before.
Now, Taylor, you're a fashion person. Do you have a favorite?
Not really. You know, I used to always have my favorites growing up, and like the icons of fashion, and like just stick with that. And then I learned like halfway through my life, it like switched, and I started liking other things that I thought I would never like. And so now I try really hard to not pick favorites.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I just look at things. I like the aesthetic of things and how they look to me, and
Whatever
go
catches
from
your
there.
eye.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
wrong
basically.
with that?
Talking the same way. Whatever's in the sale bin, it catches her.
Hey, nothing wrong with a good sale.
That's true. Sure enough. Nothing wrong with sale bin. I'm a very frugal queen, and there's nothing to hide behind that.
Hey.
No, you hide behind the sale rack. That's all.
That's right.
We're Jackson. Oh, she's in the sale rack.
I'm not spending $500 for a wig I can't move my head in. I won't do that.
The shade of it all. First of all,
Look, my head goes all the way.
First of all, it wasn't. Well, she put her moves like that. First of all, it wasn't $500. Second of all,
$4.99. I'm sorry, kids.
Second of all, I'm pretty sure you asked to borrow that hair once.
I don't think I did.
I think you did. Don't make me find the receipts.
Find the receipt.
Sunday.
Find receipt.
Jacqueline said, I do not recall.
Yeah.
Are you all right back here? I think the beet juice is coming. The beet juice is coming up on her.
Oh, I feel like there was like an early episode where this happened. And I had to.
This is a few. This is a few.
No, that wasn't with her. That was with
Jenny. Was it Jenny?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like,
Well, she had a handle of kettle that day.
Oh, you're right.
Oh, just a hand.
oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just a
Just-
hand.
Oh, that's Sunday afternoon.
Oh,
I kid because I
God.
love.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So Miss LaDiva Jones,
Very on keyboard.
I haven't seen the TikTok in weeks.
well, you were all called out sick on Sunday.
I did call
We didn't
out.
have
She called out Mogul on Sunday.
Oh,
So-
I am using that. Call out mogul.
yeah.
Using that.
So the crowd may have already seen all of these. And Jacqueline got to vote on these on Sunday, but these are the TikToks that I prepared for you on Sunday that you're going to get to see now because you shouldn't miss them. So you know how we've got box wine. And sometimes
Tip it, Kathleen.
some people need to monitor their intake of booze, especially when they're being taken care of. Well, here we go.
So 34 glasses in one box?
Yes.
And they monitor it for you?
Yes.
So this is what you get for the week?
Yeah.
Does that bother you?
A little bit.
They only give her one box of wine per week.
Well, 34 glasses. That's
Yeah.
like 5 glasses a day.
Yeah.
Well, when you're retired, you have nothing else to
In
do.
the middle of a pandemic, where are you going to go?
Yeah.
You're not getting behind a big wheel of a ripta bus
Yeah.
When you start at 2 o'clock.
That's a 3.
in the morning.
Here's this teacher who is really famous on TikTok, and kids play school, they play cops and robbers on the playground,
Church.
they play church. Well, it gets better.
Oh.
Currently looking at a group of students hovering over a large rock. Yep, they're playing funeral again. Just gonna let this one go.
That's a 5.
I'm just gonna let this one go.
I love that they're singing Hallelujah.
Yep.
And they're singing like the whole, what's his name?
Rufus Wainwright?
No. Who wrote it?
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Lenny.
Leonard Cohen.
Leonard Cohen.
Yes.
Yes.
I love to see Leonard Cohen.
Leonard Cohen?
I like the dad's parents.
I just like that name. That sounds like a 1940s like
Leonard Cohen
person.
wrote it.
Leonard Cohen and the big band jazz group of Jersey. Cohen. C-O-H. No.
Carry on.
C-O-H.
I don't think this really needs an introduction.
Okay.
Humans be like, oh, buddy, your cat food package says only half a cup a day. Well, yeah, but your Oreo package surely doesn't say 16 Oreos either, Belinda, but here we are.
Shade.
So one,
I cannot buy Oreos.
it's one shady pussy right there.
I feel personally attacked.
Or cats.
Oh, I would never buy a cat anyway.
No.
I would just find one.
No.
Yeah.
You know how? What's your rating on that one?
That's a 5.
Okay, good.
I mean,
Um,
Oreos in the fact that she was named Melinda.
Miss LaDiva Jones loves to when she calls you and you don't answer the phone, she loves to leave you a voicemail.
A long one.
However, she sure does. Yeah, she usually maxes out. However, she does not like to listen to voicemails that you leave her. And this is what could happen if you don't listen to your voicemails.
Oh boy.
I just called to let you know I'm laying on the floor, and I thought somebody would answer the phone. Nobody's answered, so I guess I'm just going to lay here till I die. So, nice talking to you. Love you. Bye.
Nice talking to you.
That's totally my mother. She would totally leave a message like that.
I tried so hard not to laugh.
Nice talking to you.
Oh my god.
That's a 6 on that one.
Okay.
I wonder, but now I'm concerned about his mother.
I'm concerned.
Like, I want to know what happened to her. Did she get off the floor? Was she okay? I have a feeling his mother's probably just dramatic.
Probably. Yeah.
The next voicemail was probably like, all right, I'm on the couch. I found the chair. I got up.
We all have ex-boyfriends that we rather not care not to think about. Some of maybe.
I don't.
You don't have one ex you just don't care for?
No, actually I don't.
Okay,
no.
well that's nice for you.
If I bother to date them, I better like them.
That's true. Well, this is what would happen if this. Just watch.
So if your ex was on fire, what would you use to put him out?
I'm coming. As soon as this gets full, I'm going to bring some water to put you out. I'm on my way.
That's a 3 because that was gonna be gasoline.
What are you doing tomorrow? Going to go film me at the gas station making a TikTok?
Clever.
That's smart.
Girl, yeah, you want a revenge.
Can we go to the mobile on the run after this is over? While I'm still in
I
drag?
don't need a revenge, but I mean, if I needed a revenge,
that would be our go-to one. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Oh my god, that's.
Sorry, I thought that was water.
I mixed up the buckets again.
We get to do that. We're gonna do that. We're gonna go viral. Yeah. You know, Memorial Day was last week.
Yeah, we're gonna go viral. Then we're gonna go to prison.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, Memorial Day was last week.
Hey, how you on TikTok? You have access to TikTok in the big house.
What are you in for? TikTok.
Welcome to the View as we
LaDiva, what are you in for? TikTok.
Yes, we're remotely to the ACI today.
Yeah.
So come on, there sometime.
Memorial Day, you know, kids don't have school. And
I don't know
parents,
much about kids in
parents
school.
sometimes have to play pranks on their kids, much like this father.
When my 11-year-old son woke up this morning, he totally forgot that it's Memorial Day and there's no school. So I'm just going along with it.
You got your lunch?
Yeah,
Hey, have a good day.
thanks.
Hey, dummy, it's Memorial Day. There's no school.
Dad, I hate you so much.
Yes.
That's a 6, and let me tell you, that's a hot dad.
Okay.
That's Eddie.
You know,
Hook you up.
as I got on kitchen and organizational TikTok the last few months of doing my remodel, I have come on this like hacks, all these different hacks. This one blew my mind. It also blew Jacqueline's mind on Sunday and everybody else that was there. There were like 8 of us there on Sunday.
It takes a lot for a hack to blow my mind.
All right, well, watch.
Now take your left hand and put it on your side. Gon' roll your shoulders. Do the slip and slide. This next part's my favorite part, cause it's time to shine. Gonna do the 2-step, then cowboy boogie.
See, I didn't know that.
Me neither.
Get it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't all come out at once. It's a slow drizzle of olive oil.
Oh.
Okay, I guess I was the only one that.
I mean,
I don't have an olive oil problem.
Neither do I. I have a little
nozzle.
I have a dispenser. I have a fancy little dispenser on the top of mine, but whatever. Well, that's right, you do. Anyway, then so that's it for TikTok. That's probably a 1. Okay, it was a 5 for Jacqueline on Sunday. She was like,
wow.
Me either. I was wow by
I
it.
agree.
You know what? I never knew
that they switched to
no like this before. What a surprise, cause I never knew love like
No,
this
it
before.
was a plastic piece that you put off the olive oil thing and you reverse
The
it.
tab.
You know, that actually is a little bit more, mind blowing than just.
See?
Just okay.
Do you know what Missy Elliott does?
She flips it back and stupid.
Is it worth it?
You work it.
You let the audience know on this past number before when I was away how much you don't like juice. You really went. We know. Oh, we know.
Like, what do you mean?
We know.
Yes, there we go. Oh, that was delish.
Ooh, nothing is hitting me right today. It's because I'm drinking juice. This is why I don't drink juice. Juice is gross. I hate juice.
Okay, Nina.
So in case you didn't know, LaDiva hates juice. You said juice 4 times in a matter of like 6 seconds.
Yeah.
In case you missed it.
Yes, there we go. Oh, that was delish.
Ooh, nothing is hitting me right today. It's because I'm drinking juice. This is why I don't drink juice. Juice is gross. I hate juice.
Okay, Nina. That's me.
I'd like you to watch it the 3rd time now, and this time, watch Jacqueline and Violette's faces while LaDiva is going on her juice rant.
Yeah,
last time.
Yes, there we go. Oh, that was delish.
Ooh, nothing is hitting me right today. It's because I'm drinking juice. This is why I don't drink juice. Juice is gross. I hate juice.
Okay, Nina.
She doesn't like juice.
She doesn't like juice.
No, I hate juice.
I know you do. I didn't make you the shot. I would never make you a shot with
It was
juice.
a shot. It was just the margaritas that I made up.
Oh. No, you did.
It's
You
my fault. I was drinking the margarita.
Oh, was that what it was? The margarita?
The juice. Remember, because I was drinking the margarita
Yeah,
with the pineapple juice in it. And every time we had a shot, I was like, oh.
Well, that's right. So I was like, hey, pick a pineapple juice. Like, oh, this is not going to go well. It's like, it's sweet.
Well,
Pineapple,
if you
no,
are
that's
ever
not
out with LaDiva, don't order her a shot with juice in it because she'll go.
Or one juice shot straight up.
Also,
one juice shot.
No Baileys. No Baileys either.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Or I can have Baileys in a shot. I like Baileys, but not in a shot.
Oh, I just like in general.
She likes Bailey's and juice, though.
It's dairy. It's dairy.
Yeah.
No Baileys in your espresso martinis either. They almost put that in my espresso martini at the Marcelinos last night, and I and no, you don't.
No tough.
That's what I want with my booze. Milk.
Right?
Oh, no, yeah.
In the words of LaDiva Jones.
Yeah.
I'm not a juice fan.
We know.
Okay, you don't have to be a juice fan.
But it didn't spoil my shots for a while. I had to have a lot of shots.
You did. There was a lot. Yeah, we had to trial and error.
Wash the juice down with alcohol.
Exactly. I mean, it's not a bad margarita as far as margaritas.
No, but
Because
still,
everything else was lovely.
once you ruin your palate,
Exactly.
you can only hope to reverse
You know, you
it.
can cleanse your palate with chocolate Tamara.
Goldschlager.
Yeah.
Or a nice little tippy too. Yes, you can cleanse our palate with a little Venmo at Miss Haley stuff and continue to share. Don't forget, we have our big countdown happening of our big final Sunday show.
Countdown. We have
Final countdown.
You said it, and I honestly, it started playing in my head. I'm so happy that you just went with that.
Yeah, we have a busy
and honorary like host right now.
You know what? Listen,
we have a busy day this Sunday. We're doing our first
on the
live in-person drag brunch at a restaurant.
For
an audience of minor details. For an audience of people.
It's a beer garden tech,
which is it's just about sold out.
Where is the beer garden? Yeah.
For sure.
That sounds better.
I'm doing a whole melody from Hogan's Heroes. It's gonna be lovely.
It's sponsored by Wormtown.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Wormtown. I love that place.
Wow.
I'm not a Wormtown fan. There, I said it.
Is it? It's a beer, isn't it?
It's indeed. Yeah, it's a brewery.
Where is the brewery?
Wormtown.
New Jersey. I love New Jersey.
Yeah. Everything sticks to the wall.
Does it?
In New Jersey, yeah.
That's right. Michael got his tickets.
Oh, I got a phone call from Garrett Clegg on my way home today. He's coming with like 10 people on Sunday. There's lots of people showing up and showing out.
Well, that's Garrett Clegg's neck of the woods.
I know, it sure is. We'll be in North Kingstown.
It's nice because we're in a different area of the state.
Thank you.
Because nobody wants to drive on Rhode Island. Also, if you're going to come to brunch and have some cocktails, you'd rather go far to get home.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, it's nice to, like, branch out a little bit.
So true. Speaking of branching out.
And then right after that, we're
rushing back to the studio.
And we'll be live on the air at
2 o'clock.
2-ish.
2 o'clock. We'll be live at 2.
Two pairs of
Brunch is over at 12:30. We'll be back in Lincoln by 1:59.
We got the Rip the Bus driven by LaDiva Jones. So clear the highway. We're coming right back.
Oh, I heard you were
Clear the decks.
I don't have my
tracks.
CDL.
We got
Nothing to do but relax. All the kids take a bow. Honey, everything's coming up roses. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Clear the decks.
Okay.
That's yeah.
Jackie, your makeup looks really pretty tonight.
Thank you. I tried something different. I took a shower.
Oh.
I thought you tried wearing makeup.
Ooh.
That too.
Wow.
Ooh, what's your secret then? Oh.
You gotta look up like this.
You
look, me and Beyonce both.
Wait a minute.
That explains the lines in your face.
I know.
I sleep on the pillow.
I know. Yeah.
I know exactly what it is. You smeared beet juice on your lips. Oh, I know that. Look at that. That's
sucking a beet earlier.
And then you invited over a little dill.
Yeah. Oh, no, she went over a big dill. Hey.
Jacqueline took care of that.
No, she didn't. Jacqueline took the onion.
Jacqueline likes it small.
Oh, no.
Who said I like them small?
Wow.
Girl, wow.
I just put that rumor out there.
I was going to say.
False rumor. False fake news.
Setting her up.
That's right.
Trying to.
Dill as big as your head.
No. No. Oh my god.
Dill as big as my hands.
Head as big as your dill.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
It's very natural.
Yes.
Is it?
You
glow. Yeah, nice little glow everywhere.
I highlight the end of your nose.
I always do.
You do?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Small. That's right, Cat Walker.
Oh, well, Cat Walker.
Cat Walker likes them huge.
Now, when is Cat here next Sunday?
Cat is here next Sunday.
The 20th?
The 20th. Yep.
Yes.
Right, Cat? Is that correct? You're here the 20th? She was supposed to let me know, and I don't know if she did. Maybe she did, and I forgot. But Kat will be our last
guest
in the studio.
My God.
For brunch, we need to clarify that we'll still be doing prime time.
Right, yeah. For undisclosed amount of time, yes.
Talking about prime time,
yeah.
We have a big guest coming up.
We sure do.
Oh my God. So in 2 weeks, well, let's start off with LaDiva's guest. Should we mention your guest behind the
one and only vixen herself, Miss Violet, will be in the kitchen with me. I can't believe we've got Violet in the kitchen on a Thursday. First of all, I didn't know Violet could cook, so we'll see. Maybe she can't.
I can't.
I'm going to teach her anyway.
I can't wait to see what you're going to whip up.
Oh, she's going to make me make some pecan shit. We all know that.
I mean, I'm not mad.
You're not going to make a suggestion?
Oh, I might make something easy breezy cover girl.
I think she'd love that.
Oh, Cat Walker's not here.
Cat is already.
Loose nuts are your favorites?
Yeah. Out of all the loose nuts, that's my favorite. So
you have loose nuts?
I love a good loose nut.
I like a good dry loose nut.
Oh. I'm not a dry loose nut kind of gal, but I like a good juicy loose nut.
For the folks at home that are wondering, Taylor, are you single?
I am.
Oh,
yes.
But are you
ladies
ready to mingle?
Are you available to mingle?
I don't even know what that means at this point.
That means no, folks.
Sure.
Okay.
I am on that mogul wave right now.
That's great. What kind of focus you have? A vision and right to it.
Step up to the plate. If not, back off.
Love that.
Step
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, that's so sad. Kat will not be here on the 20th. Well, you shall be missed. But we'll see you at the final show.
But she is sending us a live videotape, so we'll be playing that.
From the bathhouse.
Yeah, that'd be lovely. You're playing.
From the bathhouse.
Of course.
Look who just popped in. Speaking of the devil.
Dion!
Better late than never.
Better late than never.
Oh, well done save there, my friend.
Gotcha there, kiddos.
Kudos to Dion. Dion and his show, The Progress Report, helped put together the flag raising at Providence City Hall.
Yes, absolutely.
And he's also this Saturday, if I can do a quick little
well,
plug.
no, because Taylor wanted to discuss that.
Actually, this
Bring it
This
into us.
Saturday we are at the Progress Channel that Dion and I both work with, the network that we just helped start, kind of, so to speak, also during COVID. We're hosting a vigil in remembrance for the Pulse victims 5 years ago. And I'm actually
already. That's crazy.
I'm actually going to be the MC for the event. I feel that Dion got the fun event, but it's okay. It's fine.
What fun event did he get?
Well, the flag raising. I actually spoke.
He was on Channel 12.
I actually spoke at the flag raising as well, because they pushed me forward and said, "Speak, child," and I said, "Okay, fine." But it was a great event,
You are so
and I prefer to direct from the background.
Do you really?
I do.
Okay.
I do. I don't know. A lot of times I get pushed to the forefront and I do well at it, but most of the times I'm like,
I can imagine.
But yes, this Saturday, the vigil for Pulse, remembering Pulse victims. If you don't know, that was the victims who were killed at a gay club in Miami. Orlando. Thank you. And we're going to have a moment for everyone to come up and speak if that's something you want to do as well towards the end. We're going to have some poetry, some spoken word.
Oh, nice.
And if you want to come out, we have candles as well. So you come out and pay your respects.
Oh, that's awesome.
And what time is it on Saturday?
I believe it's at 7.
At the State House.
Yes, at the State House. Yes. So, Dion, correct me if that time is not right.
So 7 p.m. or if not, you can go to the Progress Report on Facebook and check their events. It's on there. Actually, just share that with the Providence State Flag Football. Try to get them. We're going to have a whole bunch of us come to on Saturday.
I wanted to play with the P Flag League right before COVID happened, and someone came into where I was working at the time, and they were like, "Hey, you should sign up for this." And I was like, "Absolutely." And then COVID.
I happen to be a member of the board, so I'll let you know when we take an open resume.
You're back in action now, right?
Yep, we've got a summer sizzler, a 5-week season, just quick. And down and dirty.
So
edit, ladies. That's going to be at 7:30.
7:30.
Okay, 7:30. Got it.
But yeah, we're doing a quick 5-week summer sizzler just to kind of have fun and just get ready for the fall. And then right after our last game, which is July 17th, 2 days later we'll be opening fall registration for everybody.
Yes.
So keep your eyes out peeled on pvdgffl.org for that information.
Put some concealer under these peepers and put on the Ritz.
Oh,
you don't need concealer.
You can have like a football thing.
It's it's proactive.
Oh, okay.
It's just like a mask thing.
You're looking at me and laughing, you evil witch.
It takes one to know one.
But you know what fascinates me, if I could just be topical for a moment?
Please do.
I think
or bottomal if you want.
What?
You said topical, so I said bottomal.
Oh, Deanna's calling for shots.
Of course.
Hang on, she's getting topical. We'll get there in a minute.
It fascinates me, it angers me that 5 years ago that shooting happened, and still to this day, I feel like. And the funny thing is, I feel like since Biden got elected, we see shootings more and more every day. It's been the news so much. Come on, Congress, get your shit together.
And then we don't want to do anything about gun control.
What? Because of money. Money. The NRA has so much money.
And that alludes a little bit to what I was talking about. Everybody wants I'm all for gun control. I'm all for gun control. Okay, well, what are you going to fucking do about it? There's a difference of say, hey, I'm doing it. Let's create a bumper sticker. Looks on a campaign thing. Well, what are you doing about it? What are you doing about it?
Also, we should clarify that gun control doesn't mean no guns.
No,
gun control means no automatic weapon.
If you are a hunter and you enjoy hunting, that's great. You do not need a semi-automatic rifle to go hunt Bambi. You don't need that. Hunt rabbits.
Rabbits as big as your head.
Elmer Fudd, you don't need a semi-automatic to hunt Bugs Bunny. I'm telling you that right now. You can take that to church and you take that to the bank.
Yeah.
All right.
I like that.
All right, Boucher.
Like I said,
Lieutenant Governor 2020. What?
Like I said, there's no room anymore in this world for people who would rather hold guns than hold hands. And I stand by that.
Thank you.
Shoot loads, not guns.
Oh, Well then, that too.
Yeah, well,
See?
welcome to our world.
Dion, that's what I'm saying about it. That's what I'm saying about it. Dion.
Welcome to your world. If I'm not mistaken, never mind. I'm not talking about that.
Oh, Dion, it's Venmo at Miss Hilly Star.
Oh,
If you needed to find that under her bosoms, her perky bosoms.
Are you making the shots? Yes, did ask for shots.
Yes, we got a couple minutes left. We've got one last one wrote up there.
It doesn't have to be our last one. We have plenty of cups.
Here she goes.
True. Do you not have to work tomorrow? You still on vacation?
No, my poor boss. She broke her ankle over the weekend. I got a message from her.
That's Gold.
Oh, I thought you said you want Gold Shot.
She said she wanted pineapple. She wants juice now.
I thought we
She
still
wants juice.
Juice. No, my poor boss sent me a message while we were away saying she broke her ankle.
Oh, I would have been like, that's nice. I'm on vacation.
And I was like, well, do you need me to come in a day before? She's like, no, not yet. And I didn't, but I walked in and like, oh yeah, she's out till next week. I'm like, oh, poor thing. So
Why is she out?
She broke her ankle and is
Can't
part
she
of
get a
her
scooter with her knee on it?
No, apparently not. But my poor
Yeah.
boss, Michelle, if you're watching, I hope you're healing
Oh,
well.
Michelle, if that's how you broke her ankle.
No, Michelle is in. She'd been having trouble with her knees, and her knee gave out, and she rolled her ankle, and so Chief, if you're watching,
Jacqueline's got trouble with her knees too.
I did.
She can't get off them.
Don't quit something you're good at. But don't worry, Chief. The building hasn't burned down, so I'm letting you know.
Scabs will heal.
Yeah.
I have no scabs. I wouldn't.
Don't call her dates that.
Oh, forget it. That's forever.
That's when you know you're
herpes is forever.
Break out the knee pads.
Herpes are forever.
See what I
She doesn't have the range. She doesn't have the range.
Well, neither do you. I don't know what key you were hitting.
Not you! Don't you know the whole Shirley Bassey thing?
No, she.
Oh, wait, I know what you're talking about now.
No, she doesn't.
No. When she did, well, the
She doesn't have
little
range.
Oh, she doesn't have range. I think yeah.
Cheers, ladies.
Cheers. Oh shit! Hold on.
Oh,
I'm getting
Dion, get your drop.
I know. Thank God.
Oh goodness gracious!
And me and Jack will be lying on the floor.
Yeah.
Taylor is so polite. He will not throw the shot glass.
I just am not used to it at all.
Very
Let me tell you, catwalk and jump right on it. She's like, bam.
Rob and Ken and Dion, thank you so much for your Venmos. We appreciate that.
Thank you. You guys are great.
Taylor, thank you so much for joining us this evening.
We
had a blast with you.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome back to the kitchen anytime.
Anytime you want.
The kitchen, the living room, the bedrooms, wherever you intend to.
Bedrooms are always welcome to you.
This is real on the view.
Our bedrooms.
I said I offered you a bedroom, it's not mine.
Yeah. And I will thank you for offering our bedrooms. Thank you. Our bedrooms are welcome here at Chateau Jones.
That's French for home. Oh.
I own the beach house in the back.
You own nothing.
I'm having a shot Goldschlager. Anybody want one?
No.
I mean, I'll have one.
All right.
I don't mind. I hate to be rude.
I'm not having one. I have to drive home. I'm being responsible.
Me too. I got to drive upstairs.
You know, sometimes you can't make it up upstairs, I've heard.
Don't worry. I can get up there.
Oh, not always.
It's not Sunday.
But I always find a way.
Let me tell you, I have a
hang on.
What is it called? Oh God, slanted ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, don't.
Yeah.
Oh, when I lived in the West End, I hate that.
It's happened a couple times. I'm getting up from the table, just like excited or like halfway in the bag, and I'm like, ah!
Yes, Dion. One more.
So-
I'm having a shot in the LaDiva Jones. If you all want
No, thank
a
you.
vodka shot?
No, I'm moving my vehicle home, so I'm not going
You don't want a vodka shot?
No, thanks.
Okay.
I'm good.
Yeah, I got you, girl.
All right.
Yeah.
I know what you meant.
Would you like a vodka
I've
shot?
had my lovely
Yeah,
vodka
We'll
soda.
cheers to this. Yes. Cheers. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having me.
And don't forget, this Saturday evening at the Rhode Island State House, there will be a candlelight vigil in remembrance of the Pulse nightclub shooting happening at 7:30, sponsored by the Progress Report. It's going to be an amazing time. I look forward to being there. I hope you'll join me, and hopefully some of us will also be there. It'll be a great time, and it's just a great way to remember our community as we celebrate Pride Month here in Rhode Island.
Oh yeah.
And then Friday at 4 o'clock. What? Tea with Taylor.
Whoa, TiVo!
Oh, yeah.
Put on my TiVo.
It's gonna be a riveting topic tomorrow.
What is it?
You can get a late night scoop. Hang on.
Well, for us,
Tune in and find out.
For us New Englanders, it's gonna be riveting, I think, because it's something I talk about a lot with New Englanders.
Potholes.
That is something.
That's too many.
Wait, define pothole.
Right.
Like
Bend over.
I've been in a
That's your best friend. That's your daughter.
That's my daughter.
That's good stuff. That never gets old. Oh my god.
But she
we're going to talk about the legalization of marijuana.
Oh, legalization. That needs to happen.
What are we talking about? We're talking about legalization of marijuana.
Oh, yeah,
That needs to
I would like
happen.
to not buy it in Massachusetts anymore.
Right. So
My good
It's
friend
gonna
Michael, good friend Michael Burgott has been like an advocate for that.
Yeah.
Over the
as
past
we
couple
should
years.
be.
Yeah, he's
So
been a
they've
huge
been making
advocate.
money off of it for quite some time as it is. So let's just call it.
Let's make some money off.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing, though. Here's my feeling about the whole thing. As this legalization rolls across this country, they need to let people out of prison.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, I'm going to talk about it. Don't
Yeah.
you worry. Absolutely.
Have been
Absolutely.
Like holding X amount of ounces. That's
for any
nonsense.
kind
Right.
of marijuana offense. It's nonsense.
It is.
Come on.
It
It was
really is.
nonsense at the beginning.
It's nonsense.
Now
now.
it's even more so.
Yeah.
Yeah, even so.
Absolutely.
I agree with you on that. For sure.
Scott.
Cat Walker, thank you for your Venmo as well.
Yep.
Thank you.
And Reggie, can you get Joe to say something or comment about Pop?
Reggie's in bed. He's super tired. He's like,
No, he just texted me. He said,
Oh!
Oh.
I bet he did.
Uh-huh.
He asked what she was wearing.
He asked me for my CV for the next deputy secretary of state. So I'm right there. Don't you worry. Chuck and Mayor will take care of the Biden administration.
Declan is prepared.
Mrs. DeMera goes to Washington. Yeah.
Oh, I'm here for that.
Me too.
One-way ticket.
Or Smith Hill, Lieutenant Governor 2022.
Well, get on the stick then, lady.
Oh, maybe we should. I'm get a campaign together. I guess.
Get on the
Maybe you
stick.
should. There's no
Maybe
time
we
like the
should.
present.
Lieutenant Governor, what are
Jacqueline's and Mayor should get together the day after they elect them.
I'm running.
It's too late. They just elected someone yesterday.
We just.
Well, I've been
Oh,
thinking
really?
backwards.
Is that a challenge?
It is a challenge.
Challenge.
Oh, well.
It's a challenge.
You did give your speech earlier.
JDM for Lieutenant Governor 2022.
Right, I'm going to be looking for experienced political activists and also some experienced knowledge. LaDiva Jones will be working on a logo, and we'll be ready to roll that out in about a month.
I will be providing glamorous introductions.
Yes.
To the kids.
All right.
Well, that'll give me a whole $10. Great.
She's gonna have to really get creative, aren't you?
Can you do a backflip? Can you do it while smoking
I
pot?
can do a split.
Can you do it while smoking pot?
That'd
be hot.
That'd be interesting.
Can I do what? Do all smoking pot?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, she can't smoke pot.
You do.
I can smoke pot.
Yeah, then she's gonna stare at the wall for an
No.
hour.
If I smoke pot, I'm fine. If I eat
that was
pot,
the gummies.
No, it's the
Yeah.
gummies.
That
Thank you.
was the gummies. Yeah.
Yeah. If I
If you
smoke
think
pot,
if you think Jack and the Mayor should run for Lieutenant Governor of Rhode Island of 2022, send me a message. And if we get enough people, we're gonna make this happen. It's gonna be a people movement.
Where we moving the people?
To
Moving on. We're moving on.
It's time to break free.
Nothing can stop me.
Moving on.
Hey, look at Dan McKee. He became governor.
Yeah, by default.
True.
So what?
Well, I mean,
Default.
of course.
I'll take default.
When the governor dies, the assistant governor becomes the governor.
She didn't die.
Oh, didn't she?
No,
Oh,
I
no,
don't
she
think
just
so.
moved to Washington.
Oh.
Tina Raimondo.
Oh.
So she basically died.
She's our Secretary of Commerce.
My sympathies.
No, she's a lovely gal.
I mean,
I hate to see anyone die so young. That's sad.
Anyway, we'll see you all on Sunday for
Mayor 2022.
the final countdown. Only
Countdown.
3 Sundays left, bitches.
And hopefully we'll see you on Saturday.
Yes, we will.
If you'd like to join us live on Sunday,
Yes.
you can reach out to the Back 40 via Facebook or through Eventbrite and get yourself some tickets.
Yeah, so the select
And
few
there's-
left.
there's Very few left.
So you will be live during this event then.
The brunch is like we're dancing around. Yeah, we're serving eggs.
This
Yeah.
Sunday we have a live brunch.
That's good. Okay.
And then we're
moving
a
to
virtual
the
brunch.
dancing
Yeah.
all the way.
And then a virtual brunch.
I like that
And then
a lot of
a live
events are
virtual
like that now.
brunch.
Yeah.
I like that a lot of events do that now. They have an event for you to come to and also streaming live.
But it's great. It's been, you've reached out to so many
I love
people
that.
and you met so many people
Yeah.
online. And I enjoy it, actually. I'm sad to see it go,
Yeah.
frankly.
What?
Well, our Sundays.
Like virtual.
I enjoy our
Oh,
Sundays.
yeah.
I really do. But
I love virtual. I think it's so nice to have like so many people from so far away be able to
Yeah.
interact.
You can connect with so many people.
Exactly.
Mhm.
But I think on Thursdays are going to be a great way to do that during the middle of the week when we all need a little oomph to get to Saturday, and we're going to be a little oomph.
Little.
Oomph.
All right. Well,
We're way
as
past time.
always.
Oh.
From our home,
Do you have a mug?
From our home to yours.
Cheers.
Yes.
We'll see you guys on Sunday.